Yeah, I'm ready.
Being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I sent you a brand new one. I sent you a new one.
Run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
You can't use it there.
9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. This is Johnson. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him.
I started the first one, but
I
started a new one.
But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A gain of 6 there.
Okay. Hold on, let me see if I... Okay. All right, send me another invite. Well, you just sent it. Oh, you see it now? Yeah. I hear your door in the background. Yeah, I'm ready.
First.
You see it now, Matt?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Mayfield underneath for Johnson. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Duke Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
Oh, I know you're talking about that. You ran for the NFC to go to join the AFC.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I don't run for competition.
He probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Derrick Henry, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a second down throw for Mariota. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
The speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I'm going to take it off next game, man, because that set of the clock ain't no sense. Speed up the...
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Hey. You remember 5 minutes just said about the Chiefs?
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 7 yards.
Hey, man, look at your phone. He's 5 minutes just for something about the Chiefs.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
A first down throw for Mariota. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Joe Schobert leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Miles.
Got you.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very
nice break on the ball.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
Hey, I having a Mortal Kombat party. You play Mortal Kombat.
Trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this.
Hey, I'm getting. Hey, man, I done got the new one. I already got the new one reserved.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. Mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the lead, get on out for the half.
I'm going to use my girl Jade on you.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Second down, Mayfield. Fells left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag routes to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
So we're not.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end
about throwing it, but yeah,
first half of play.
You jammed one of my man at the top.
Time here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I tried to call a timeout.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Mariota gives to Henry. And he's got some space here. Derrick Henry.
Ain't that a bit?
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 40 yards. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
That's a bit more.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point.
He done missed the extra point.
In a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. On the return, Jabril Peppers. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jayon Brown leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I might have more screen soon.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Mayfield, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Powers through him. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
I ain't giving you no pick. I'm not giving you no pick, Sid.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
So you going where the grass is green, huh?
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Charles. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got to under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Boy, that was it.
In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Out come the Titans now. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely.
I learned a long time ago.
4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock.
What
they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now.
What kind of...
Run the clock down. Make sure they're
what kind of...
Their dream
what the hell was that?
Get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
What
to
the
me,
hell?
you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Mariota to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing
I don't know what kind of play you was in, but damn.
Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage
Hell
of the game
no.
as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Mariota. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Mariota now. It's caught by Davis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. In for the score. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath, a short pass like that? But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Now Mariota. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Back to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. He's back to throw.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
He got 29 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They have the football, they're looking good, but the lead is just 2, so any mistake in a field goal can beat you. They got to be careful.
And that's where it gets difficult because you don't want that to leak into your thinking. You want to play like, hey, we've got the advantage. We can close this out. Don't play from fear, and they can win this game.
See if they can play fear-free and hang on. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
You gonna go for it, or you gonna give a check? Oh, you going for it? Okay. Yeah. That's if you're confident. That's if you're confident.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got to
shit. I floated that shit.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
I floated that shit.
Off around the 27, and he'll get this back down around the 12-yard line.
That was on me.
Johnson was the intended receiver. That interception sets them
I threw it to the wrong damn receiver.
In the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Throwing here, Mariota sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's brought down. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
What time you leave in the morning?
Mariota to throw. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the... And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 8.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
What's up? You got time for one more?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
You in the easy confidence. You know what they say? It's lonely at the top, but it all down here. Once you get knocked off your pedestal.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself. And you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking.